It was unpleasant.
You seemed fine on the ship. Happy to have your boots on solid ground?
I've no need of solid ground.
Right. Should have just floated here then, wizard.
Had I done so, bottom feeders would now be picking your fur from...
What's the damage assessment, Captain?
Kiango's getting a handle on that now. The Leviathan seems to be in good shape. Canach's ship, on the other hand...
She's gone, gently nudging the coral on the seafloor. Ah, sweet martingale. Such a tragedy.
Most of your crew made it off the ship. Could have been a lot worse.
Yes, of course.
This place is not as I expected. The danger is palpable.
I'll do a bit of scouting while you all sort things out and console our grieving friend here.
If you find any bits or bobs of value, bring them back, will you? I'll need to recoup my losses somehow.
How's your signal?
Not very good. Yours?
Lend me your... Magic here is unlike anything I've seen, yet almost familiar. So much debris. How many ships have crashed here over the years? Ah, crates from the martingale. Still intact. I'll bring these back to Canach.
Something from the martingale. Any gold in there?
Managed to recover some useful supplies, at least. That's something.
Much better.
Not much salvageable. Lucky most of the crew survived. Poor Canach. I see something out there. People?
Salvage some food and medical supplies at least, hmm? Don't suppose you found anything else of value?
I'm afraid that was everything, my friend.
This stuff might not be as valuable as you hoped, but we can definitely use it. Commander, mind handing this out?
Your daring heart. Might and glory!
We've got a visitor! We were just getting to know...
Commander, is it? You in charge here, then? Name's Westergaard.
You've never heard of... When was the last time new survivors arrived here?
I'll let the mayor answer your questions, if he sees fit.
Oh, we're not here to cause any trouble. Trust me.
Trust you? I don't even know you, Captain Sayida.
Sayida. But that's okay.
And the high-tech weaponry of that last group that showed up seems to be finding its way into the hands of our enemies.
The Inquest? Oh, we hate those guys too. I think we're gonna be friends. Why don't we all just come to your village?
No, just the commander here. Come talk to the mayor. Make sure we don't need to shove you all back into the bay.
Hey! Newcomer! Or you plan to just...
Lend me your...
Ahoy! Commander, is it? Got a sour look on your face for somebody who just landed on our little slice of paradise?
The welcoming committee wasn't exactly welcoming.
Westergaard threatened to throw you back into the bay. Yeah, she does that. And she means it. We all do.
One of our ships sank. We have injured crew, lost supplies. We need help, and we have plenty to offer in return.
She did say you had a sizable crew milling around. Tell you what, might be some ways you can help us out. But you're no good to us without a properly trained skimmer and some knowledge of the area. Go talk to Pete. After that, if Pete is still alive and you've got the lay of the land, you can pay me back.
You've got a deal.
Good. Keep your end of it. We might not have to shove you back into the ocean after all.
Ozzy said he might be sending somebody my way. Guess we don't have to shove you all back into the bay.
Remains to be seen. So, what makes skimmers special here?
Never been this many newcomers at once.
Might and glory! Lend me your daring heart.
Getting around the dragon
Lend me your daring heart.
Now, no guarantees now, but I've already put in a good word for you with old Os, buddy. Any friend of the Skimmers is a friend of mine, for life. Don't be a stranger, pal. We should meet up at that new pub and talk about our favorite subspecies over a cold foamer. Hey, you got an extra one of those communicators I've seen you using? Give me one, and you can call me anytime.
Hold on now. Pete's happy, sure, but he's happy anytime somebody talks to him. Thing is, I did you a favor. Now, you make a few more Hullgardeners happy, maybe we can talk.
Ah, fair enough.
Hey, you. Look like you got an arm on you. Can you help me get some of them coconuts out of the trees?
Overwhelming to my senses.
Nice. Make a fine soup with this. Add a little seagrass.
A deal's a deal. Held up your end well enough so far. And I can see you got a question burning up your insides. So go ahead. Out with it.
Are you aware of a group of Asura that landed on Castora a few weeks before us?
Well, sure you were gonna ask if anyone's ever gotten off this rock. Answer's no, by the way. Talk to Sparktail. Might know something about your Asura.
These are my gadgets. Keep your paws off, got it? And before you ask, they ain't for sale.
I'm only seeking information. Have you acquired anything that appears futuristic, flashy, a bit undersized, perhaps?
Asuran tech? Might have been born here, but I wasn't born yesterday. The thing is, I am pretty forgetful. Snag me some doodads from that wreckage out there. Might jog my memory.
Seems the Inquest struggled to land here safely as well. I wonder how many vessels they lost.
Okay, suppose I can point you in the right direction. Freebooter's been swinging by here lately, selling me this new stuff they've been getting. Real high-tech looking. You go buy him a few rounds, and I'll bet you'll get all the info you need. And just do me a favor. Don't tell him I sent you. Want to keep that supply of gadgets flowing. Say, you don't know how any of these things work, do you?
Tearing heart.
Ah, there you are. Welcome, welcome. Knew you'd pop in sooner or later.
Canach, what are you doing here? Place seems like a real...
Pub Canach is my latest concern, Commander. This is how I recoup my losses from the martingale. Apologies, you were saying?
Your latest... So, you've purchased this establishment. It seems like a real... solid investment.
I thought exactly. So, need a drink? First round on the house, of course.
I'll take you up on that. I need to loosen the lips of some of these freebooters.
Ah, well, nothing excites the tongue quite like a mug of my new grape-shot grog. Help yourself.
Bend rigging.
Swift and steady.
Not really. It's all real whiz-bang tech. Seems like a lot of their stuff runs from fancy terminals, though, if that helps.
I ain't been in there. Been to the entrance. Heavily guarded. Big cavern down south behind a waterfall. So obvious.
Used to just be a cavern. Now, golems, gates, engineers all over. Heard some wild noises coming out of there, too.
Can't say. But I'll say this. You ain't getting past the gates. Not unless you got security clearance. Or you turn yourself into a golem, maybe.
Dunno, pal. Maybe if you sit real quiet like, you'll hear them arguing. That's about all them two get up to, I hear.
Sounds like that grog had the desired effect. You heading for that cavern?
Indeed. I know where the entrance is, and perhaps a way to get in unnoticed, too. If you see Sayida, fill her in. You rarely see one of those.